Chamase! Hey everyone, this is Joseph. Welcome to the channel. We're gonna take a look at current events, so stick around. We'll be right back with this. Let's get right into it. 830 million year old crystal might contain life, and we're about to open it. From lemons to ham, salt is a handy food preservative, but researchers studying some really old salt crystals found them preserving something else: evidence of life. Quote, "There are little cubes of the original liquid from which the salt grew, and the surprise for us is that we also saw shapes that are consistent with what we would expect from microorganisms," said Kathy Benison, a geologist at West Virginia University. And they could still be surviving within that 830 million year old preserved microhabitat. The salt crystals, aka halite, that Benison and her team studied were originally found in Central Australia. Benison was part of the team that published these findings in the journal Geology. Benison suspects that if there are in fact microorganisms in the crystal, they could be alive in a dormant state. The halite would need to be opened in order to confirm that this is in fact organic matter and that it is still alive. While cracking into that crystal might seem like a bold choice, we're currently battling a thing caused by microscopic things. After all, Benison plans to do just that. She said there was no need to worry. Quote, "It sounds like a really bad B-movie, but there is a lot of detailed work that's been going on for years to try to figure out how to do that in the safest possible way." Bonnie Baxter, a biologist at Westminster College in Salt Lake City, was not involved in the study but still offered some comforting words. Quote, "An environmental organism that has not seen a human is not going to have the mechanism to get inside of us. So I personally, from a science perspective, have no fear of that," she said. And then major step forward in monitoring ocean health through DNA soup. In a major step forward for monitoring the biodiversity of marine systems, a new research study published on May 17th in the journal Environmental DNA details how Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute researchers are using autonomous underwater robots to sample environmental DNA, or eDNA. eDNA allows scientists to detect the presence of aquatic species from the tiny bits of genetic material they leave behind. This DNA soup offers clues about biodiversity changes in sensitive areas, the presence of rare endangered species, and the spread of invasive species, all critical to understanding, promoting, and preserving a healthy ocean. Sharkcano. NASA satellite catches submarine eruption of Cavachi volcano. The Solomon Islands Cavachi volcano is one of the most active submarine volcanoes in the Pacific Ocean. According to the Smithsonian Global Volcanism Program, the volcano entered an eruptive phase in October 2021. Now satellite data shows discolored water around Cavachi on several days in April and May. A 2015 scientific expedition to the volcano found 2 species of sharks, including hammerheads, living in the submerged crater. The presence of sharks in the crater raised new questions about the ecology of active submarine volcanoes and the extreme environments in which large marine animals can exist. And then I think you all know what this is about from AP News. It says another hospital reported a 66-year-old woman was in critical condition. It goes on to say the school has an enrollment of just under 600. You know, it's kind of like the number of the beast. And then, of course, Elon Musk tweeting about Elden Ring. I guess this is like a game. Do you know anything about Elden Ring? I'm probably gonna go play some League. Thanks for watching. Arigato. Mata ne.